Hi, I'm Camilla, and this is Kang, and we're the Fi Resellers. We take thrifted items and we help them find new homes, so come thrift with us. We got there pretty much when it opened, and I think that was helpful in helping us find a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We were there pretty much, there was like one other guy sitting in his car waiting for them to open. So it was us and him, and so that was pretty good.
I checked over the golf clubs first. I wanted to see if there are any electronics. When we go to a store like that, I like to check the things that usually aren't at the bins that we often pick up, women's clothing and shoes and whatnot. And so I like to at least peek those. Those prices were just way too high, and we kind of just went back to what we knew, clothing and shoes.
Yeah.
And so that's what we ended up getting. Not a whole lot, but a lot of great profit, I think. There is just so much stuff. It was kind of overwhelming because you have to flip through so many pieces of clothing. We found ourselves flipping through there over an hour, and we only got like 10 items.
Yeah, it feels like, to me, it doesn't feel as fun as going to the bins. Like at the bins, it's sort of gamified where, the new bins come out and you look through all of those, and then once you're done with that, then it's like, okay, like you've kind of looked through everything. And so I feel like there has to be the same amount of stuff at like a regular Goodwill, but it feels like you can't go through it as fast as like digging through the bins,
right.
You
can't just toss it, like
right,
when you're at the bins, you can toss it to the side, whereas when you get something off the rack, you have to make sure that it goes back on the rack, or you look like a little,
like a jerk.
Yeah. Anyway.
Am I gonna get a cart? Maybe. Now that I gotta do some comps on this stuff though. Orange tab. All right.
So here we have a pair of Levi's jeans, and these are Levi's orange tag, which the orange tag is from, I'm not sure exactly what era it's from, but I do know that they're kind of the more like trendy youth sort of styles at the time. So these ones are pretty cool, and they're kind of like a flared, I think they are high rise. They look very 70s to me, like very, kind of in that era. And I thought they were really cute. I think that they should do really well online. I will include lots and lots of keywords, and I could tell that they were vintage based on, just that little patch there. That is an older style of the Levi's patch. So really excited about these.
Yeah, be on the lookout.
What are their quarter zips going for?
50. We picked up this half zip Bogner sweater, and Bogner is a really good ski outdoor winter brand, and we've never found it before, so this was really exciting. When I was showing King the tag, he was like, oh, it's almost like Bogner, because I didn't have it stretched out, and so I showed him the R, and he was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of like this, and then it comes like that, so the R shows right there.
We're really excited about this, and when I looked up comps, they seemed to be doing well, and it wasn't too expensive. It was on like in the jacket area, which I was looking in because I figured, it was May in Houston. It's not like other people are looking at jackets trying to buy them. So I figured that I would have a good chance of finding a hidden gem in that section, and I did.
This is how we're going to do a little bit more sourcing in the future because, you know, we won't be going to the bins for a little while. We don't want to expose ourselves to, you know, all the dust and all that and bring it home and, you know, all the people crowding around, especially when you're digging through the shoe bins. So that's part of it. And hopefully we can get you a lot of good content here as well.
Hey.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta look this up.
I was really excited to show Camilla this shirt. It is double RL. You definitely want to be on the lookout for double RL because it has a great sell-through rate, it has a great following, and this is the tag here. So make sure you look up the comps because some go for a whole lot more than others. And this one was, I think it's only $6, so great pickup. We should get at least $50 for it. We're going to shoot for between 50 and 100, so that's kind of the range. So 50 is kind of the lower end of it.
This one is a really nice, like it's nice colors, it's a good plaid.
And it's really thick too.
And it's really thick. It's kind of like more of like a Western shirt than, you know, like a dress shirt, I would say. And so it's more in the vibe of this line of Ralph Lauren, the double RL. So you want, you know, when you're picking up things in like a certain brand or a certain line under a brand, the things that do best usually in that line are the things that that line or brand is known for. And this is what double RL is known for, like the Western, Southwestern style.
Yeah, it even has this micro detailing right there. So really nice touch to this, you know, really nice shirt.
Yeah.
All right, I thought that this was Shining Woods, but it is not. But still a good brand that we like to pick up.
So the brand is Sundance, and we have mixed luck with Sundance. We've sold all of our Sundance items, but the, you know, more elaborate ones like this one that's velvet and it's got this embroidery tend to do better than like plain t-shirts and things like that. I decided to pick this up, and I think we'll get probably around $30 for this top. I think it's really nice. Here we have a pair of Can jeans, and I like picking these up, and these seem to be a very trendy style. They're kind of rigid denim, which not all Can is. A lot of Can jeans are like stretch jeans, but that's not super in style right now. People are looking for more kind of cotton jeans than, you know, elastic and spandex type jeans. So I think that these should do well, probably around $30 to $40. Okay, so here we have some Madewell pants. These are kind of like a sweatpant, almost like a wide leg.
Yeah, super wide leg.
They're not linen, but they kind of have that vibe, like kind of casual, you know, like you would wear, you know, to get coffee on a Saturday, you know, or work from home in. So I thought these are really cute, and they are more recent style from Madewell. And so when I looked up the comps, they seem to be doing pretty well.
Really huge pocket.
Yeah, very nice pockets. And the other thing I was thinking is that this would be great for me to wear postpartum. So I'll probably wear them before they sell because these just look so comfy and nice. So right as we were about to leave, we saw these behind the counter, and I just randomly asked to see them, thinking, okay, they're behind the counter, I'm sure that they're priced up. And I could tell, you know, you can see even from a distance that they're, you know, this knit and that they're Rothy's. I could, you know, identify them, and so I was really excited to pick these up. I was expecting them to be priced up, and I asked them what the price was, and it was only $6, which is crazy because they had so many shoes like out on the rack. So at our Goodwills, the shoes are on top of the clothing racks, and so many of the ones out there for like $15, $20, and then these were behind the counter and they were only $6.
Yeah,
so
pretty wacky.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So we'll have to see, we'll have to look at them and, you know, examine them according to, you know, different authenticator guides and things like that.
They look to be legit.
Yeah.
Made in China, and the backing, the stitching is looking pretty good. So I think they're legit, just kind of based on what we know about authentic Rothy's.
We'll have to see. They are, you know, a good size. They're size 7, so I figure, you know, there are plenty of people that I know in my life who are that size who would, you know, if they turn out to be fake, we can say, do you want these fake Rothy's? And they would probably say yes.
Just give them away, you know, at least not have to throw them away.
Exactly. We figured that $6 was a risk that we were willing to take. Like, these are kind of an interesting colorway. I almost
It's like a desert camo.
Anyway, that was what we picked up from this first thrift store.
At first, we thought we found 2 decent items, and then we looked them over. The sell-through rates weren't great, the prices weren't great, and they wanted, I think, like $8 for each of them, so it wouldn't have been worth flipping.
That's what's really hard, for me at least, about going to thrift stores versus going to the bins, where when I go to the bins, I feel like I always find stuff, and, you know, even if it's not like finding stuff all the time, every couple minutes, you know, I do usually find a few things that I can take home because, you know, the prices are so low that even if it's going to sell for $15, $20, it's still worthwhile to pick up. If I'm already there, I'm spending the time. My time is worth money. Even sourcing my time is worth money. So when we go to thrift stores and we spend an hour, 45 minutes, it's really tough to then leave and not have anything because it's like, man, we just wasted this amount of time, and this amount of time is worth like this amount of money for us, you know, if we were like paying ourselves hourly.
Yeah, I think that we're kind of spoiled with bins because we have such good bins here in Houston.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, you know, we do find good stuff, and there's a lot of good stuff to be found anywhere. We just gotta search longer and harder, I guess, for some stuff in Houston.
Yeah, and I think we have to also, you know, figure out a better rhythm for thrift store shopping versus bin shopping. Like, we kind of have strategies for the bins, we have, you know, rhythms for it versus thrift store shopping.
Yeah, we're still developing our strategy, so let us know what is basically foolproof when anyone goes to any thrift store, some of the best things you can go to pick up. So we did go to a third thrift store, and we basically only picked up 2 more items that day. And so both of these are the normal brand, and both are plaid patterned. This one is a much thicker shirt. This one's a very thin shirt, so very different ones. But both the normal brand. The normal brand seems to be going for about $25 or $30, so I thought it was worth picking up. One of them was, I think, $5, and the other was $4. So not a great flip, but decent enough for us to make this decision that, you know, something like this is at least worth our time to pick up, and to at least show you this third location where it was a family thrift center, and they've got all of their items pretty much independently priced. Like, every single item has a different price, which is really interesting.
And they handwrite the prices, so it's really hard to read what the price is ahead of time because you're like, I have no idea what this is. It's like they have doctors write the write the prices. Like, the person with the most illegible handwriting is writing the prices at this store. And so this is the store that we usually go to, the outlet version of this store. So just like with Goodwill, we, you know, go to the outlet, you know, line of this store, the outlet version. We usually go to the outlet version of this store where, you know, they restock the store once a week and it's $2 per item.
Yeah, it's where all of these items that don't get bought go to die, essentially, before they go to recycle. Right,
exactly. So we thought we would try this out, and we've been a couple times before. And this day, I think they were having some sort of sale. It was very crowded.
Memorial Day, 20% off.
Yeah. super long line, and by this time I was super exhausted, so Kang did most of the searching. I was just kind of like glass-eyed, dead at that point. So I tried my best, but then I kind of just sat down in the chairs and waited for him. So anyway, we might have had better luck if, you know, we had gone there first, you know, or if we weren't so tired. I don't know.
Either way, it was a pretty decent day. All of this was done in one day, in one morning actually, and we called it a day after lunch.
Exactly. So pretty good haul for a morning. You know, I think we have a lot of good profit here. So it was, you know, just a nice way to spend a morning together too. We, you know, Kang had the day off from work, so it was just nice to, you know, go kind of run these thrift errands together. It was just nice to spend time together. So that is also a plus. It's never a wasted time when we get to hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let us know down in the comments if you like thrifting with us, if you have any good strategies for thrift stores, what your sourcing strategy is when you get into the thrift store. Do you have an order that you go in? Do you have a certain time or a certain day that you think is best? Let us know down in the comments. Share your best secrets with us. It would be so amazing to have that comment section be just like a place of learning and all of that. We would love that. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. That tells YouTube that this is a good video and that it should show it to more people. We love that. We love when we get to meet new people on YouTube. And if you are a new person on YouTube, for us anyway, you should consider subscribing. We would love to have you as part of our YouTube community.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.
It's like a desert camel. I don't know how to describe it, but we have other items in our store that have this pattern, and so that's what we've called it in the past. Anyway, we should just close it out. We obviously don't know what we're talking about.